Okay, Assalamualaikum. Well, thank you. Thank you, bro and sis, for coming to our first session. So if there's any feedback from you as parents, so why would you consider bringing your children into a language school, like a Bahasa language school?
Because we have a lot of Malaysian and Indonesian friends, so I think it's important for them to like connect and understand.
That's right.
Yeah, because it's better.
For them
It's
to learn
easy.
language.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easy because I know Bahasa is not naturally your mother tongue? Is it easy, do you think, for your kids to pick up Bahasa?
I think it should be alright because there's some similarity with Filipinos and Bahasa when it comes to reading.
Yep.
We read it as we see it, we just read it and we pronounce it in that way. In that aspect, I think it is easy for them. It will be easy for them. But majority of the language in Philippines, for example, will be like 10% Bahasa, aku, kanan, everything here is.
And anak and
they can
things like that.
they can easily pick those up. But I think there's a lot of things also that is really like foreign, and we want to expose them to language, especially Bahasa and Arabic actually. Bahasa because as Anna said, majority of our friends are actually speaking in Bahasa, and our daily routine, sala or even finding halal or restaurants, we would end up with people who share the same thing, which is Southeast Asian. Well, in a Muslim community, it will be, of course, but we will still tend to like be in a group where we still quite share the same thing, like Southeast Asian, Malay, Indonesia, and the Southern Thai. And the good thing about the language of Bahasa is that it's kind of widespread in the Southeast Asian, really. And your Bahasa, although there's some like a little bit of
like
variances between Bahasa Indonesia and Bahasa Malaysia, if you speak in a Bahasa Buku way, you would still get it. You can understand it, which is actually, I think, is a very, very useful thing, especially for the Muslims in Philippines.
I see.
Because of this.
Sounds good. Well, we hope that you'll continue to support us because this is our first term, and inshallah we can see each other and our children, because our children are also in the same class and in the same level. So inshallah we'll be able to see their growth in Bahasa as well, and we'll see that in the coming years. Thank you. Thank you very much. Laila, thank you for coming for the first information session. So I just thought we can ask you a few questions if you're alright. So why do you feel that it's important for you to enroll your children or your daughter here in the Malay school?
Because I think it's really important for her to learn the native language of the country where her parents are from. And it's always good to learn a second language, and because we speak Malay and we usually visit Malaysia, so it's good to be able to speak the language and talk Malay with her family and friends, relatives back home. And basically I think just so that we are still in touch with our culture, even though we live in Australia.
It's wonderful, exactly. So what are your thoughts so far on what's been explained to you today in the information session and by our principal?
I think it's the program that was briefed to us is really impressive. The way they have put a lot of thought and organization behind it, and I think it's a good start, and I think it's a promising project, and something to look forward to see how far we can it can improve, and just how it will go from here.
Wonderful, thank you. Well, inshallah, hopefully we'll get to see our children progress and grow in their language skills, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Kak Tini.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you for coming for the information session for Malay School.
My pleasure.
So, Hani, thought if I could ask you a couple of questions. First one being, why did you choose to enroll your children in Malay School?
Okay, I would like to start with a proverb. Pucuk dicita, ulam mendatang. Did I get it right?
Personally, I have no idea, so maybe I should enroll myself in Malay school.
Yes, so it's not just the student, kan? The parents.
That's right.
Okay, basically what the proverb means was like I have been waiting. I've been waiting for something like this for a Malay school. So I'm so excited.
Oh, good.
Probably I'm more excited than my children at this time, at this stage. But yes, the reason I enroll is because I feel the importance, not just as the student and the parents, the family, but as a community. When you are in a community, like when you have this kind of class, if I may speak in Malay as well, so semua datang, semua sama-sama. So the student would be more motivated and would be happier to learn the language. So the point here is I have been waiting for something like this. Yes,
Alhamdulillah, yes.
our background, the roots Malay, so I don't want the language to be just lost with time being here.
So I guess with that, it adds on now to what are your hopes for your children and for the program as well?
Yes, I've got 2 children that enroll here. The elder one is in year 8.
Okay.
And just now in the briefing, the principal did say, make dua so that in 3 to 5 years, this program, this curriculum, the Malay language can be incorporated into SACE program. I will do that. As a parent, I will give all my support because my hope, and I've discussed with my son, the elder one, if by then, he can take Malay language for year 12.
Year 12.
Yes. So that's my biggest hope for my elder one who's here registered today, and the younger one who is the youngest. He's only in year 5. What more for him? You know, like Kama would be the the first line. You know,
that's
I
right.
forgot what's the right word. And then comes the younger one. So. My point here, I want to formalize, not just for fun, it's also for formality that is in the SACE exam.
So inshallah, we are hoping to get to that point in the So we'll work very hard, and we do appreciate the support of the parents. So I think parents play a critical role as well in this program.
Definitely. And to all parents, remember that this is a very new school. So it's not just the teachers. You parents, if you got some skill, hidden talent, come forward. For example, you know, like the principal said just now, they also will be teaching a pantun, saja, and other cultural language. So as for me, inshallah, not very talented, but I can berpantun and bersaja. So I will definitely give my helping hand. I'll give you all the support, and to other parents as well. Come, okay? Bring your children, bring yourself. Help out. Give your talent to them. Share with us.
That's right. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Kak Tini. Again, and as always, well, inshallah, we'll see you, and hopefully we get to see our children's growth and your children's growth in the Bahasa and Malay school here in Adelaide.
And lastly, I would like to end with a proverb as well.
I hope I understand this one.
I think you might. Takkan Melayu hilang di dunia. Okay? Thumbs up.
Thank you, Kak Tini.
Assalamualaikum Kak Tini.
Waalaikumsalam Azri.
Pertama sekali terima kasih kerana meluangkan masa pada hari ini.
Sama-sama.
Jadi saya ingin bertanya tentang objektif dan juga harapan Kak Tini untuk sekolah kita ni.
Ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Untuk objektif sekolah ini ialah kita harapkan murid-murid yang mendaftarkan diri masuk ke kelas ini dapat bertutur dalam bahasa Melayu dengan yakin, dapat memahami dan juga berkomunikasi dengan kawan-kawan yang berada di luar sana dalam bahasa Melayu juga.
Alhamdulillah.
Dan harapan kami ialah pada masa hadapan mereka anak-anak yang masuk bersama kami dalam kelas ini dapat melestarikan bahasa Melayu dan juga mengekalkan kebudayaan bangsa kita juga.
Itu yang kita harapkan, insyaAllah.
Ya, insyaAllah. Mudah-mudahan dengan doa semua kita harapkan sekolah ini akan berjaya.
InsyaAllah.
Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Assalamualaikum Abang Budin.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Kesempatan ini saya nak bertanya tentang harapan AMAI dengan sekolah kita ni, Adelaide Malay School in the long term. apakah visi misi kita?
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih. Saya bersyukur kepada Allah SWT dengan limpah kurnianya kita dapat juga hari ini hari yang pertama kita buka sekolah bahasa Melayu.
Alhamdulillah.
Dan sekolah ini kita cater untuk penduduk di Adelaide atau South Australia in general. Yang mana saya percaya kita semua yang ada kat sini mempunyai ramai anak-anak yang kecil, masih lagi kecil membesar, dan kebanyakan mereka ni mungkin faham bahasa Melayu tapi mungkin tidak fasih. Jadi dengan adanya sekolah ni kita harap mereka semua ni dapat menguasai bahasa Melayu dan juga tidak tertinggallah bahasa ibunda kita. InsyaAllah nampaknya sambutan hari ini agak bagus dan cuaca pun bagus, Alhamdulillah. Itu saja.
Terima kasih Mundin. Assalamualaikum Kak Jun.
Waalaikumsalam Azri. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I'd like to ask you, what is the vision that you foresee for this school, Adelaide Malay School?
We have a vision for the school. We have set out has a management committee and agree that we would like to make the school a center of excellence for Malay language in Adelaide, and we are guided by a mission as well as 3 trusts and values that will bring us to achieve our goal.
And along the way, what are the challenges that you face here in Singapore?
Alhamdulillah, when I was approached to set up the Malay language school, of course it is my forte. That's what I do in Singapore, and I so gladly open my arms and accept the offer. We have a few challenges, especially recruiting the right person, and not only the right person but also committed people to help us set up the school. Another challenges that we have is also liaising with the government, in setting up, developing the curriculum, the right curriculum for the students. Lastly is also the venue. Yeah. Right.
And, can you share with us a little bit on the programs that you have planned?
We have adapted the framework from Singapore, Malay language framework from Singapore. It proves to be very successful because it has a lot of non-Malay speaking background, okay, and it was English as our first language, so I think it's the same scenario here, so it can apply here. So the thing is, we focus on the framework focus on themes that are closely related to students' personal life, so they can relate and they can speak, and it is an everyday language for them then. The second one is also engage them in stories, in Malay stories like Hang Tua, Hang Jebat, and this one can be easily found in the internet or in the YouTube, and then they can listen and they know the culture as well as the language. And lastly, we plan to have more interactive and more experiential learning for the students. Inshallah, everything is going to be fine. Inshallah, just make dua for us, yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Kak Jun, for your time. Thank you. Thank you.